Is the Bitcoin bull run officially over? We're going to find out. Okay, so the video that I'm going to be reacting to today is from Altcoin Daily. Here's the title. Dump it. Crypto crash. How low can Bitcoin's price go? All right. Make sure you stick around to the end of this video where I give you my thoughts on that title and this video. Let's go.
How low can Bitcoin go? Analysts are saying that Bitcoin hits $45,000.
Bitcoin analyst points to $45,000. Didn't just the other day, 99% of analysts were saying that Bitcoin was hitting 100,000, 150, and now all of a sudden it's 45,000? I mean, shit. Make up your mind. Let's just go look really quickly at the Bitcoin price just to see what it's doing. Okay, so at the time of recording this, Bitcoin is coming in at 67,783. This is March the 18th. Now, $45,000. Well, that's a little bit over $22,000 away. I mean, could it happen? I guess anything's possible. We are at resistance and it could pull back. Again, I know you guys hate technical analysis, but it could pull back into the 45 area and then launch. If it did that, and that's an if, that would be what's called a cup in hand. Again, I know you guys don't give a shit, but is it likely? We'll find out. I'll give you my thoughts there at the end, but 67,700 right now.
On this dip. JP Morgan says in about 1 month, Bitcoin's going to be at $42,000. How realistic are these?
We don't believe anything JP Morgan Chase, Jamie Dimon says. He's an idiot.
These bearish price predictions.
I know it sounds crazy, but that's not crazy for Bitcoin. It's done that many, many times before.
We know that these ETFs are still steadily soaking up Bitcoin supply.
Yeah,
and
I agree with that.
Should be good for price.
Yeah, the halving, right?
You know, it's not uncommon to see 20%, 30%, 40% dips even in a Bitcoin bull market. If that's the case, this Bitcoin dip falling to $45,000, actually very realistic. If Bitcoin...
I'm not going to say it's realistic. It's possible. I mean, you got to go down 20-something thousand dollars. The halving's approaching. I don't think it's realistic. Okay, if it forms that cup and handle, it might come down another 5,000 or 6,000, but $20,000 at the time recording this, I wouldn't say that's realistic, my friend.
Bitcoin does fall to $45,000. A lot of altcoins probably get wrecked. But what do you think?
They'll get destroyed.
How low can Bitcoin go?
XRP will be fucking probably back down to the 40-cent range, right? Jesus Christ. How low will Bitcoin go? Like, you have a clue.
Answer this. Before we answer that, let's talk altcoin news. Uniswap, the name brand decentralized exchange, just crossed 1 million mobile app downloads. This DApp was once just for the degens, once just in the underground, now at the forefront of the mainstream, crossing 1 million. Next stop, 1 billion. And this big crypto milestone could not have come at a better time as retail continues to slowly come back into crypto. Ethereum's Denkun upgrade has now been fully implemented and Ethereum layer 2 fees down over 90%. Avalanche doing something very interesting in an attempt to promote meme coins and culture on their chain. I think Avalanche is doing this because they see what's happening with Solana. Solana truly shining.
Now, I'm in Solana. Solana's fucking moving. Everybody's talking about XRP going to the moon and all that, but Solana, that son of a bitch is moving. I wish XRP was. Oh, God.
Like, Solana is killing it as its price approaches $200 for the first time since 2021.
There you go.
Look at this.
Solana's on fire.
Major terror right now. There's
$183.
Are you guys into Solana meme coins or meme coins at all? Seems like Avalanche is feeling the pressure.
I'm not into fucking meme coins.
Out of Cardano as they're working with U.S. state.
All I want is XRP to finally go up, right? I keep seeing tweets constantly, even the other day, right? Booms everywhere. That's all that I want, man. XRP to finally go where all those damn analysts been saying for 7 years is going to go. That's it.
Polygon good news for Polygon and bad news for Polygon. Now, the
Yeah.
good news is
What new?
Polygon's
Good
metrics
news
are
and bad
looking
news.
great.
I do like
New
Polygon.
all-time high of 1.2 million daily active addresses, 21 million active addresses on Polygon in the last 30 days. The daily transactions hovering around 5 million for a week, the best since early 2024. However, one of Polygon's biggest partners, and certainly an interesting thing that everybody was kind of excited for at the time, Starbucks issuing NFTs on the Polygon chain, that is shutting down. Sad to see Starbucks go. So let's answer this question. How low can Bitcoin,
Here we go.
go?
All right. How low will Bitcoin go? Here we go.
From Bitcoin's 2024 highs, we've already seen a dip of 11%. If we were to fall to 59K, that would be a dip of about 20%. If we were to fall to about 51K, that would be 30%. And like we said in the beginning, $45,000 is a 40% dip, which
All right. 40%. In order for Bitcoin to get down to 45,000, it would have to drop 40%. Oh. Let me know down below in the comments, do you think it's possible for Bitcoin to drop 40% here in the near future? Love to hear your thoughts.
which is not that uncommon. You know, personally, I think with the halving coming up, with the ETF inflows continuing to go up, you know, I'd like to see Bitcoin fall down to a little bit farther than this last dip. If Bitcoin
Okay, time out. You would like to see Bitcoin. First of all, no, that's a lie. You wouldn't like to see Bitcoin fall down. Why would anybody like to see it? Now, it could fall down, right? We're at resistance, but to make the comment you would like to see it fall down, come on. Do you really want Bitcoin to fall down? Okay, so I think this will be a great time in the video that if you're finding value in any way, hey, give this video a thumbs up. And also let me know down below in the comments, do you think Bitcoin's about to crash? Love to hear your thoughts. Let's get back to the video.
hit about 57K, it was about a 20% dip. That would be bullish to me. We'd have a cool off period. We'd come back up. I mean, it's possible we fall this low. You know, these ETF buyers aren't going to be selling at this point in their cycle, right? So the 40% dips of the past could be tapered a little bit until retail comes back in. Here's the thing, guys. If you're just staring at price charts, you're missing the forest for the trees, because this is a technology.
No, we're not missing the forest or the trees if we're staring at price charts. We're staring at price charts because we want to get paid. And the forest and trees, they're not paying our bills. That's why I'm staring at price charts.
Because this is a technology adoption cycle. Bitcoin is on
Been hearing that for 7 years.
Technology adoption, where it starts off slow, goes really fast, and then eventually tapers off because it's plateaued, it got adopted. The question is, where is Bitcoin in the S-curve
No,
of adoption?
the question is, are we going to be alive when that shit finally takes off? That's the question.
This is a healthy dip after Bitcoin's run up so much.
You sort of compare the adoption of Bitcoin to other technologies, from the internet to cell phones, so forth and so on. So where are we in the adoption curve? Where are we right now in the Bitcoin S curve?
I would say we're in the very first 1%.
Yeah,
1%.
I agree with that.
1%.
1%. Sure, that's where we're
To
at.
give you an example of that, and there's a lot of reasons why I say that, right? So if you sort of say, okay, how many people own Bitcoin and who have over 10% or 20% of their net worth in Bitcoin?
Hardly any of my friends fucking own Bitcoin. The only ones that own Bitcoin are some of my students. Other than that, people don't even want to talk about that shit, dude. That's XRP. They really fucking don't know what XRP is.
Right? I would say that number is under 2 million right now, worldwide. Okay. We know, we can look at Bitcoin addresses and we can say there are 1 million Bitcoin addresses that have 1 Bitcoin in them right now. But a lot of those addresses can be owned by the same people, right? So I own several addresses that have more than 1 Bitcoin. How many people have accounts on Coinbase in America? Well, there's 10 million people have accounts on Coinbase, but a lot of them have, $50 or $100 on Coinbase. It's not meaningful as a percentage of their net assets, right? In a world of really full Bitcoinization or hyper Bitcoinization, as they say, the majority of people are going to own Bitcoin, and it's going to be like cell phones.
I mean, why not, right? Digital assets are a new asset class, hasn't been introduced since the bond market. So 100%, all these people now who are bashing Bitcoin. I mean, I've got people that I talk to, and they're like, shit's over, it's fake. Yeah, they're going to be regretting it, just like I was regretting it when I was approached in 2013 and didn't. But yeah, I mean, as much as people own stock today, they're going to own Bitcoin. It's a fact.
90% of people on this planet have a cell phone. 85% of the people on this planet now, or in America, have broadband internet. 85% of Americans use social media. So, I think these trends tend to go to 80%. And we're at 1 or 2% right now, and we're going to 80%. The vast
1 to 2% of people own Bitcoin. I mean, we are at a great spot.
The best part of this journey is ahead of us. It's not behind us.
We hope
I know
so.
It sounds crazy because
we
we're
hope
looking
so.
at Bitcoin has tripled since January 1st.
That is true. Okay, so here's my reaction and take to this video. Crash. Say goodbye, Bitcoin. It's going to $45,000, right? Well, nothing in that video gave me any evidence that Bitcoin was going to drop to $45,000. Nothing. As a matter of fact, in that video, that guy was talking nothing but good about it, right? We're in the early adoption phase. 1% of people hold Bitcoin. So that's positive. Plus, the ETFs just come out. And with the ETFs coming out, do you think that the holders are going to stand for that? For it dropping down? This isn't like the speculation anymore. So no way do I think it's going to go to 45,000. Now, we are at resistance. We could form, I know you guys hate this, a potential cup and handle, which is a pullback correction before it breaks out. But 40%, I don't think so. Potentially 5,000 to 8,000, and I don't even think that's going to happen. And in this video, you showed internet versus crypto adoption, how we're in the early stages. So I believe we are right there in this moment in time when it comes to crypto, that early stage. I mean, shit, everybody I talk to, I would say that 9 out of 10 don't even fucking know what Bitcoin is. And if they do, they think it's a scam. So that is huge for us early adopters. And finally, you said you wanted it to go down, that you welcomed it. No, you don't. You do not want it to go down at all. Nobody who holds digital assets actually wants it to go down. Now, there's a probability that it will, but I don't want it to. We want it to go that way. So to come out and say that you want it to go down, come on. That's crazy talk. Hey, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button on your way out. Hit that little bell to get notified when I shoot a brand new ripple effect. And if you enjoyed this ripple effect, make sure you watch this right here. It's all about XRP. You're going to love it.